Hey guys, welcome, Ash from Absolute Xbox, and over the last few days I've had the chance to try out a new headset thanks to our friends at Venom Gaming UK. They've provided us with their new Marauder 7.1 surround sound headset. Worked out quite well. I'm just recently in the market for a new headset. Let's see how we got on with it. And this is it. This is the headset. 7.1 surround sound, as I've said. If we take it off, and we'll have a quick little look at it to start with, you'll notice the colours are red and black. For those that know Venom Gaming, that is their flagship colours. And it feels it fits really nicely. You can actually adjust it. So if I try to pull out really slowly, there you go. You can see that you can adjust the size of it depending on how big your head is, really. Let's have a little look and see what comes in the box. Okay, so actually I'm going to show you it with it already all set up. Now, it is a little bit fiddly to start with, and the instructions that you get with it, well, in fact, actually, you don't get any instructions at all. You get a card that has got the website on of Venom Gaming UK, and there is an instruction guide on there for you to look at and help set up. But let's have a look at what we've got. So we have the headset, and the headset wires up to this little box here. Now from here you have two cables that come out of the back part. A USB cable that will run into any USB port on your console, and an optical cable, and this will run into the back of your Xbox as well. If we look onto the front, we'll try and do it the best we can. You will see you have a couple of ports. This port here, the one on the left, is your headset port. So this will be the 3.5mm jack cable that runs from the headset. You have this USB type cable which also runs from the headset that goes into this box, and you have another middle one in here which again is another 3.5mm audio cable, and this runs directly from the box to the controller. As I've said, it is a little bit of a fiddly setup. My early first impressions was that it was a little bit of a nightmare, but it's not too bad once it is actually set up. The one thing I have noticed though early on is that the cables are rather short. So if you're someone who sits on the sofa, then I'm afraid this headset is not going to be for you. If, like me, you sit quite close, so there's the TV, there's the chair. If you're like me, you sit rather close, it's not too much of a problem. I jumped into a game on Call of Duty and used the headset. It was the first game that I was attempting to play online with the headset, and what another way to start it really than something that I would expect to hear, footsteps and a really atmospheric game of Call of Duty. Let's see how that got on.
Movement on the port. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Movement on the cliff bridge. Gebt mir Deckung.
On the box, so the little box that comes with the headset, and you plug everything into, and it acts as the middle barrier between your console and your headset and your controller. There is an option on there to turn on the 3D sound, and what that actually entails I don't quite know, but it makes it more immersive. and really does expand on that surround sound option that you have with the headset. You can turn it off, you can have it on, but for the more immersive stuff, I found myself wanting to keep it on all the time. So, my overall impressions of the Maurader 7.1 surround sound headset by Venom Gaming. Now, remember that this headset retails at just under £50, and for a budget headset, it's not bad. There are going to be a few things that will irritate a few people. As I mentioned earlier, if you're someone that sits on the sofa and a bit far away from your console, this is not going to be the headset for you, I'm afraid. If you do sit rather close and you are within a suitable distance, then you will find that it will be okay. But it sounds good. It feels all right. I don't expect high quality for a headset under £50, but it is a budget headset, and it will do what you want it to do. If you're going to be just in party chat or even listening to game chat and listening to in-game sound. If you're someone that's really serious about their gaming, you know, if you're a YouTube or Twitch or Mixer streamer, then you'd be probably better off avoiding this headset altogether and going for something a bit more higher priced. But it all comes down at the end of the day to whatever budget you have. But after the first early setup issues, it isn't a bad headset. It actually is quite a good one for the price it is, but just be warned, there's going to be a little bit of fiddling around to start with, and if you don't like wires, you want to be staying away from this headset as well. So there we go. Thank you ever so much for checking out our review, and thank you ever so much again to Venom Gaming for providing us with a headset to review. We have a couple of other bits that have come from Venom Gaming as well that they've been very kind to donate to us, including a arcade stick, you'll see what it is, and a battery charge pack. And you can check both of those review outs on our site, absolutexbox.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and hope you've enjoyed our review.